Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I just noticed I'm pretty bad at air instruments of every kind. My drumming, my air drum, my air guitar. It was terrible.
You know what you are getting good at, though, is talk to text. Yeah, you're becoming a master at your craft, sir.
Except when it completely fucks up and ends up saying something like just makes me look like I talk poo-poo.
Sometimes I think you're just being assertive, like, no, I don't want that, period. And I'm like, wow, he is angry. Oh no, it's a punctuation.
I get that a lot at work too. Like somebody just with their head turned, they'll hear me, I am not available right now, period. No, I'm just, that's a period, because put I can't say punctuation.
There is something in my pants, exclamation mark.
By God, exclamation point, because if I said
is it
mark,
a mark or point?
It is point. Let's do it right now. Real-time chat test.
Exclamation. Make a poll.
Exclamation
mark or point. Well, let us know in the chats there
exclamation
below.
Point.
It's point. It's his point or mark?
Well,
exclamation mark.
I do the talk to text thing, and they both work.
Shit.
Yeah. Exclamation point. Exclamation mark.
We can't go on with the show until we figure this out. So I guess we're done for the day. I'm gonna go home.
You just got.
I'm out.
You got a fist bump from Christina. Hello, Christina, Agent Brandy.
What up?
Kenneth, and I don't know who else is here. Bert, and you know we love you. Welcome to another edition of Stuck at Night.
Another shitty edition, if you will.
I mean, yeah, there's a play on words there.
A little bit, right?
It's a little shitty. A tale in two parts.
A tale of two shits.
Public shitty. What is the other? What's the A for? That I made up, that I said
announcements.
Earlier. Public shitty announcements.
Yeah,
wow,
that's
I'm forgetting words at this
point.
Kind
of a given, yeah.
Dude,
okay,
all the
Biden.
talk to text, I'm starting to like just run out of words in the brain space. My head movies aren't working.
Pretty soon you're just gonna be like using predictive talk to text. Like you're just not gonna say it. We're gonna be like, hello, and then it's just gonna fill in everything else after the fact.
We're not far off from that.
I don't know where we are. Where are we right now? Oh yeah, we're in Stuck Studios. It is Monday night, as you said. Welcome. YouTube.com/stuck in the middle. I am Josh. That is the Eli.
No, it's Eli.
Oh, damn it.
Not
I'm sorry.
the duh. But I do have a immediate question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, please. Let's get into it.
Look, man, I walked into your very fine establishment, your very fine home.
Thank you.
Houses and homes our baby, the Stuck Studios.
Indubitably.
I couldn't help but notice some poo stuff.
Excuse me?
Like some poo dust, if you will.
How dare you?
I don't know. It was like around the toilet space, and like I'm no stranger to poo. We're humans. We're adults. We know poo happens. Shit happens, and hey, I forgot.
We got them all for you, bud.
It's my David Letterman. And so yeah, I just my question immediately to you is, Josh, I'm aware something shitty happened.
You stumbled upon my poo evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what the fuck?
Lucky me, I had a very exciting weekend, and let's not linger too long on this, shall we? But it's always fun. Life is content, if you will. Saturday, woke up in the morning. Had to go to good old work, kind of like a second side job. We're doing some pressure washing now in driveways, so it's just a little more of a light day, but work nonetheless. In the morning, I noticed that this toilet down here, it was doing that thing where like there was no water in the toilet, but someone like it essentially too much toilet paper in there. There was no water in the bowl, so it looked like a little clog going on. So I come downstairs, I try to plunge it, and it did. It ended up kind of exacerbating the situation. Kind of ended up flooding everywhere. Luckily, it was just like regular water. Okay, no problem.
Oh, okay.
You know,
No
and
harm, no foul.
what I didn't know, and this is, this is where I'm stupid, is when your girlfriend uses Drano one time, she becomes a plumber. So all of a sudden, oh, hey, you don't plunge it, you throw a little Drano down there. And now look at you, plumber. You didn't have to go to plumbing school or anything like that. You just throw some Drano on it, everything will be okay.
It was
actually live.
It was done so well, you fell in love again.
Yeah, it rekindled.
Fixed.
Yeah, no, actually, no, it did not. See, the pipes got clogged a little while ago, and we just threw some Drano on it, and it worked. But any good person would tell you
that's where poo comes from.
Any good person would tell you just kind of put a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches in that moment. So after that, maybe you should have gone and did what we did right now. So fast forward to Saturday.
I have a big head.
I go to work and I get a text message.
Did the poo reach out?
I get a video. Yeah, the poo, like, come on, knock on my door. Come on, knock on my door. Poo Company 2. I got a video message from Kimmy.
I don't know what kind of reaction to have to that.
Shit flooded out of the toilet. It completely backed up, started flooding into the bathtub, started flooding out of the bathroom into the little living room where the table is. Like, it started
living room?
It started creeping out like the fucking blob of shit it was, bro.
Don't ruin one of my classic favorite movies.
Dude, I used to now I do it even more. I used to lick the ground. Now, well, what am I gonna do?
See, we're not always a political show. Sometimes we're a plumbing tutorial.
Sometimes you deal with some shit and you just gotta let it off. You gotta let it off your chest. Sometimes you deal with some shit and you let it onto your chest. I'm not that kind of guy. I let it off my chest. This shit, if you will.
And upon walking, and I found him rolling around in the shit.
So I like to smoke weed, right?
Yes.
So
it's the shit.
After as you caught me rolling in the shit, I did that on Saturday. So we get in, and I'm like, okay. After working out in the sun all day, pressure washing, I got to come home and clean up literal shit. Like, we had to throw away a rug and just like mop after mop bucket after mop bucket of bleach and fabulous, like just like going back and forth, because first you got to mop everything up and you got to wring all that juice out. You know what I mean? Then you got to go back with some bleach. Oh, bro, it was the worst.
Didn't you have to like go to the gym to like take care of business?
I went to the gym this is the worst part, is we couldn't use the shower, and we were kind of done for the day on Saturday, but the problem wasn't solved. Sunday, we were like, we got to go to Home Depot and like rent a freaking, a roto-rooter, whatever the hell it's called, like a drain clear, like an automated drain clear. It goes like, one was 25 feet, one was 75 feet, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Dear God.
Saturday night,
when the mood's just right,
we were done with everything, and we did the Drano one time. It wasn't working, so we're like, whatever, just don't use the bathroom. If you had to pee, you could go pee upstairs, just don't flush the toilet.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Well,
rules were not followed.
No, yeah, by me.
Oh.
Yeah, by me, because I'm dumb and I got too high, and I just wanted to relax. I played Horizon Forbidden West for a while on the couch. I'm like, I gotta go pee, man. So like, I went upstairs, I took a piss, and I was like, flush. And I'm like, and I had to run outside and get the mop, bro. It was like midnight, dude. I was like, totally, like, I got more high after that, of course, but it was a good like 45 minutes of just like mopping. Because that's how much it flooded.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a pretty shitty situation.
It was. And then you wake up Sunday and like, okay, luckily my dad was coming back in town, so it was okay, I'll help you out. And we went to Home Depot. There's a separate issue with one of the toilets, so we kind of fixed that, but we got this 75-foot roto-rooter, and it just goes down your drain and just like, and at the last possible second, because we tried a 25-foot one first and nothing happened. The water, you got to take the toilet off. The water stayed there. Like, fuck, we got to go back to Home Depot, get the 75-foot one. And man, that thing felt like it was going forever. And in the last possible second of this 75-foot draining cleaner, all of a sudden you hear, and just everything just starts to get sucked out. We're like, we uncleaned the clog. Like you see all the water get sucked out, and it was a great feeling. Everything works just fine. A lot more cleaning up after that.
Oh, yeah. I'd
You know,
imagine.
by the time 8 o'clock came around, like I got to kind of relax on Sunday and just like pass out while playing video games. Luckily, WrestleMania was on, and I had it made up for some of like
all the shit.
the shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I saw was the shit, and I went through some shit.
Yeah. Well,
It was fantastic.
all this talk about shit.
Yeah, doesn't it remind you of some
it reminds
shit?
me of some shit that went down, you know. So, you know, I seem to have garnished a bit of a reputation, Josh. The reputation.
I think we have.
Oh yes.
The show.
Well,
rather.
the show. When I say me, because I'm narcissistic for one, don't forget that. No, I mean
Yeah,
like
you are.
me on the page, which is not even an accurate representation of the show. I even want to go as far as
Isn't that weird?
putting it is the strangest. Well, is it really strange? Because
It is.
it
To me,
shows
it's
you
strange.
the difference between communicating like with our words, voices, and personalities, like being real. We're not.
This
hiding,
is the Facebook page,
and it's not, we're
Voice of the People.
yeah, voice of the people. It's more like fucking. I don't know. It's more like
Voice of the few people.
rip each. Yeah, it's
There's
like,
like-
voice of the same people.
How many people are on the page?
648.
And how many people participate?
12. Something like that.
Right? Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to notice a couple
There's new
names.
people, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Thank
pretty
you,
cool.
Jamie, if you're here or when you watch, for getting some people. So, I have been credited for being a talented novelist, if you will. I do enjoy
You
writing.
can say that again.
I know it. I know it. I mean, by God, I've been writing. Let's see. I started drawing, and then when I started to lose my knack for the patience of drawing, I started writing a lot, especially when my brain broke when I was like 19. And so lo and behold, I put together a novel, if you will,
Okay.
to address the shitty situation or whatever the fuck. I mean, it is
You-
what the fuck it is.
So I went through some shit, and you went through some shit, and the show went through some shit. There's a lot of just
There's
shit
ju-
this week.
Man, this 2022 is the year of the shit.
Monday, we
Not
just
the
got to
good
shake
shit.
the shit off. That's what we're doing here today.
fucking
We're
A.
shaking the shit off.
We're just shake it off, feeling like a pimp, but you know, brush the
I don't
the
like when you
shit
say that.
off. Okay, yeah, no pimp here. So here's my novel as I presented. All right, I'm gonna try to make it sound el natural because I don't want to read it like Biden reading a prompter or
Huh?
something.
Come on,
Corn
man.
Pop, man, you bad dude.
Corn pop, man.
All right, so just gonna read it as it
Ca-
was. I wasn't bearing in in my mind any like feelings at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any? Not everybody is on the page.
No.
So how would you best describe what's about to happen here?
I mean, I think this is gonna sum it up. Honestly, this is the result.
You
of,
can't preface it. Give us a little quick prelogue,
well, okay,
prologue.
I mean, I'll just mention that between the page, which I don't want to say I ever regret, and the show and my personal
You've said that to
page,
me personally, privately. You said I regret it horribly.
I regret everything.
Yeah.
You know, look, for one, my personal page to me is my attempt at a disconnect from everything. It like the show is not the show. The fucking the page is like constant almost debate and some beef or arguments begin that maybe you get into and you want to take a break from it. So I mean, let me just read this because everything is kind of described. If I'm gonna preface it, there's two individuals, all right, both of which I was very proud to call friend, and it doesn't seem like that's the case at this juncture.
And this isn't novel either.
This,
Like, and no pun intended. Like this, not what you're gonna say, but the things directed towards us aren't new.
yeah, no,
It's really the same old, and a lot of the times things that are said towards us really do happen when people are falling apart. And they're just trying to they kind of start to throw shit
I'll put that on
at the wall.
on the one that I've codenamed Bitch Boy, who's not present in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, and out of respect for
Candace?
the first gentleman, I'm gonna call him Candace. It kind of rhymes. So okay, the issue with it goes right into it. The issue with Candace, given the whole context here, bear with me. Anybody that's new, this is some in-house drama.
If I
So-
think something doesn't make sense for somebody, I'm going to chime in and ask you a question to try to.
Yeah. All right. And it's essentially repeating the point I just made. But the issue I had with Candace is he did something that I've always had an issue with. He stirred up some conflict I had with someone else from the group on my personal page. And by tagging the party in question, led to having to go through it all over again. Well, I've made it a point, and maybe he didn't know this, by the way, in all fairness, that my personal page is for my personal life. Even if I post a topic, I don't want people from the group like to get tagged and then reminded of something that was already hashed out and then get rehashed. Like, tag me over there. That's my point. All right, anyway, let me not add anything. Things and issues that began or grow in the group, I prefer for my own mental health to keep them apart. I felt it was malicious at the time, which was a particularly bad day. This was when I learned of a new worker I trained that quit on me. I tried to apologize to Candace from the heart because I felt bad about taking it so personal. Going so far as unfriending both parties, the one that was tagged and Candace, and he made it clear the friending wasn't going to happen.
Okay, can I? Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why are they so upset at you?
Just was not interested. Perhaps because of the unfriending.
Or what was brought up? Not what was going on with their heads, but why were they expressing their distaste with the show or with you? What was being said?
I don't remember what the topic.
Well, that would help.
No, like when he tagged our buddy Kennedy, we'll call him, to re-spark some debate that was had. I at the time I didn't appreciate it. I don't know how much deeper to go into that. So I had to just go back through it, but let me just keep on going here.
So it was a topic that you just.
There was a topic that, and I forget what the fucking post was. It's too far back already. But yeah, like
from Candace.
I did a post on my page, and then Candace tagged that individual, and there was something I think in the context that tagged Kennedy Rhymes.
Okay.
Yeah. And in all fairness, though, I think something to the effect of like I can dish it out and I wig out sometimes, whatever.
This is why I made the group close, though, because I feel like it's like when you tell somebody to when the group was open, it was that question will show up either way.
And people,
to the public,
right? And when it was open, people were sharing snippets out of context to make people look like at their worst.
As you were, I'm sorry.
All right, so something else I'm absolutely guilty of is watching one of those panel chats and completely assumed while I was drunk, I haven't drank in 2 months, by the way, that there was something said about me and I was fucking wrong. And I am guilty of messaging him directly and asking what it was all about, and also guilty of trying to apologize to make things right. He didn't care, then I don't care. He doesn't care, I don't care. I grew tired of the passive-aggressive pop shots that I would discover, stupid shit like making fun of how much I rate, and I see the irony as I read a fucking letter. And the biggest laugh for me was saying he was uninterested, but will watch you, Josh, not me, and I would be, quote-unquote, just content. Which I'm like, how am I disassociated as being a host, but I can be just content? Which, that's what I'm succeeding in right now. I'm just being content.
Another funny thing that keeps happening to you is a lot of people will accuse you of kind of cucking out to me or the show.
Here's exactly where I'm going. So moving right ahead, and this is going to be quicker. All right, so now it's for Bitch Boy, okay? That's everything with Candace right there. He called me a cuck because I agree with you, Josh. Because I agree with you and more right-wing opinions, guys. I am now a cuck. That's all. I'm not a proper representative of the left any longer. Just a cuck.
It's a good example of the left that we talk about where we're like, right?
Yeah,
then you have the left, like you want to give a shout out to Shadow Man.
Oh, yeah, I'll read that right now. Fuck yeah. It was hilarious, though, to watch Bitch Boy not get along with one of our black members. And by the way, I'm proud that group is growing in the group. Okay. And because Bitch Boy was absolutely shocked that his SJW points didn't conflate into street cred. He was like, he expected Shadow Man, shout out to you for being real, to be like, yeah, bro, you talking all that good shit. We're best buddies. No, it didn't work that way because he saw how he conducted himself with you. And where he was like, I'll call the police or something.
But he also had a similar encounter with him.
Yes, yeah, it got to that point. Like,
And
man,
then that's
I'll handle
what
you.
him-
He said,
yeah.
"I'll call the police." You know, dude.
What are you threatening to take me outside? Just
So
would
you know
stop?
what? This is the guy that fucking gaslights the most. That says everybody else is gaslighting. So all right, getting right down to it. I promise this is it. He believes that all you evil righties and Trumpers have persuaded me to the dark side. His removal was the trigger, and this is full transparency. I simply reached out to you after his 8th time weaponizing the death of a friend toward you this far into his passing and just said, man, after that shit, you have my blessing to remove him. So in terms of letting him go that he's so fucking pissed about, I'd go as far as saying it's absolutely 50-50. Besides, his goal was never discourse. It was to harass people on the right or anyone he disliked until they blocked him. So much that he would brag about his pathetic strategy, going as far as like 2 years back and just serial spam reacting to shit. Him being removed from the page should be another big W for him. I told him despite his removal, I'd love to catch up with him. He declined, so his butt hurt is greater than our friendship, apparently. Watching him manipulate others and puff his chest and be the numero uno gaslighter of the entirety of fucking Facebook, all while claiming anyone and everyone he clashes with of doing the thing that he is best known for. How else do you drive someone to fucking block you? I don't know what else to say. We do, and here's the part about us, and it ends here. We do this thing. We bear all for people to judge, like, love, troll, or hate. It's easy for them to talk their shit. We're the ones putting ourselves out there every fucking week. It's had me evaluate any actual value of keeping so close to all of these people from that page that really don't even watch the show. At the end of it all, I just can't afford to give a fuck about these people specifically, and my lack of fucks will increase after this in general. That's it, man. That's all. I'll pick that up later.
It's the same. It's the same old. With him, and you know, at some point,
he had to go.
Like, yeah, it's just okay. Then okay, you win, man. We kicked you out of the group. Like, I haven't, and then like you and I had that crazy back and forth with him on personal pages where he blocked but didn't block. Like, listen, this is all just such. It's such nonsense. It's so silly, bitch, on both of our parts.
Yeah,
all three of our parts.
I take accountability for falling,
But like, at some point, it is weird. It is a weird look when, like, if you only let someone respond all the time saying, "Oh," and they accuse you of like. All I can say is projections, and like every now and again, you got to put those projections in check for the sake of everyone else who's looking in from the outside, because that is an ultimate goal, is to kind of shift this narrative, is like to make this projection into something that isn't him.
In fairness, with Candace, I don't think there's projection. I think I had upset him.
No, but there is.
And then
but this is gonna. Then we just, even if person, as you call him, bitch boy, doesn't watch this, Candace will go let bitch boy know what was said here, and they will
had
talk.
A weird tag team in that thread.
And they do outside that thread. But, I will bet you.
I guess
this.
That I'm noticing,
which is fine.
We're doing something right. I guess.
Like even besides that,
we tag team.
Everyone does. It's social media. But when you come on somebody's page and you post, like, the most ironic thing was what you said was them going back like multiple posts to harass somebody.
That's bitch
by
boy.
Liking multiple posts.
Laugh react.
Yeah, like laugh react. And then he'll come on your page, my page.
You're such a gaslighter. Oh yeah, he went on
and he made a post of me laugh reacting and liking
his shit, which was a fraction of it.
Even if it was,
shit.
Dude, it's so silly. Even if it was all his shit, it's the same thing he did. It's a classic example of someone who can dish and can't take, right? And that's what's the funniest part about it, and that's why I go back and forth, is because if you have the patience to read our back and forth, you will see the hypocrisy in how I handle some of the comments towards him, and kind of how he responds, and how I goad him into responding, and just kind of doing the same tactics he does and seeing how he handles it. by deleting posts.
Yeah.
By just
So he could post on your page.
my
but you
favorite thing is
can't.
the projection. Everybody knows somebody who projects on social media and tries to pass it off as if they tell you what you're doing, but that's exactly what they do.
Which is what makes things so fucking just nerve
But-
inducing. Like
I'm just saying
what?
you gotta speak up. Every 2 years you gotta be like, whoa, hold up, gotta put them in check. Yeah, maybe I didn't say anything for a long time, but every now and again you gotta speak up. God damn, it's so silly. Like there are people who are like, what the fuck
Oh, I have
are they talking about?
no doubt, and you're a trooper if you've stuck it out.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're not always, on the balls of mainstream media news and here to dissect. This is just, a normal style talk show. So our apologies if we disappoint you sometimes.
We are disappointments. Speaking of being on the balls of mainstream media,
Yeah. What's up?
is there anything on the mainstream media that we have missed? Let's see.
Can I be 100% transparent with you?
Yeah.
Transparent.
Oh,
Can I be a transparent with you?
it's 2022.
No, yeah, I'd like you and I to be a
Absolutely.
parent of a child who's trans. Can I be a transparent with you? See how many levels to that joke there were?
Yeah, dude, that
joke,
was
That was
layered.
like boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom.
That was a motherfucking supreme taco.
Yeah, bitch boy wouldn't do any type of joke like that. He would give no type of acknowledgement to a joke like
I went
that.
pretty hard on fucking bitch boy. I was gonna call him taco.
But you
Taco
should
seems
though.
appropriate.
It was well
Dude,
deserved.
I said some shit that I've been holding in.
Yeah, because
I said, dude, despite this shit, let's catch up. We're still friends. No, you deleted me from the. I didn't fucking.
that's what I'm saying. Dish but can't take. He can be open and honest with you, but if you're open and honest with him, it's like,
As a human being,
how
I
dare
gotta
you?
be guilty of saying I have to appear that way to some people as well. I have to. That I dish it out a lot.
you do
and-
all the time to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I'm like,
we're blind to our own flaws. So sometimes these little faux pas are fucking necessary to learn about yourself or from each other. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and it's just very tribal of him to, I don't know. It's the projection that's why I think it goes past his side, but I do think being on the side amplifies that vibe of this tribalism and just like this victimhood. But it's just like, God damn. But can we move on?
Yeah, please.
Can we
please.
move on?
I was going to talk about his origin story, but I think we've gone over that. He had a best friend that was a Trumper and it left a bad taste in his mouth, so he hates all Trumpers now. So what do you got for me, Joshy?
Well-
Joshy Poo?
How about this? Like, do you want to go out on what left a bad taste in a dude's mouth after he maybe pleased the bitch?
Oh,
or
God.
do you want to watch a video which probably left and will leave a bad taste in all of our mouths as we Monday morning quarterback?
I want to do the quarterbacking
police
first
video.
because
There's a lot of bad taste we could
that
do.
last one with the bitch. And don't you go jumping to conclusions, audience, okay? Trust me, there's context. That matters. But yeah, let me see this thing that's hectic and chaotic and is gonna viewer discretion advised, perhaps.
Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. As with all the little
And
blurbs in the title.
And can I, while I'm stalling, can I inappropriately
Joseph?
throw out?
I got a new one like Richard Pryor. What's up?
Fuck.
Now you're
He's
stalling
got
like
two.
Joseph.
So
Boom.
I'm just gonna throw out other things that I'm looking forward to talking about. So not necessarily today. Biden accusing Putin of on the Ritz war crimes. Okay.
Guy gets 90 COVID shots.
I can't wait to talk about that. So he could sell his fucking COVID passports in Germany.
Pledge of Allegiance, 90K.
Oh, that I'm looking forward to. My God, I didn't know I could make 90K just by not doing the pledge.
And I hope more news comes out. I mean, it's been like a what if, like Grammys. They're like, you know what? Guess what? Nobody's talking about the Grammys. You want to know why?
Nobody got smacked.
No one got fucking slapped.
Oh my God, that was so violent. Why are you so violent?
Because white supremacy, dude.
That makes
Fucking
sense.
pisses me off.
That
man.
That makes sense.
Every
Josh.
time I wake up, I look at myself and I'm like, I hate that guy. And I look myself in the mirror, I'm like, I hate you. You're a white guy.
the DNC won.
Yeah.
That does not make me sound like a Democrat, which I'm not anymore. So I'm a progressive. But okay, so you were gonna pull up the thing with the thing.
DNC means dicks, not cunts.
That's pretty vulgar, Josh.
Sorry. I figured I'd throw it out there.
High monetization by monetization.
I mean, the name of the episode just.
I know, bitches. But okay, you got the Vidya, which is when I say viewer discretion advised, I don't mean, hey, watch your peepers.
Yeah, we played another video, or actually shared a separate video in Voice of the People. It's a plug for Voice of the People. Go check it out. It's definitely interesting to say the least, but there was a separate police video that was played there where, I mean, it's very apparent, transparent, that the officer is just abusing his power to this guy. He's very upset that this guy maybe is handling himself a little more and kind of taking appropriate shots as needed.
Is it a guy that knew the law, or he was?
It's not necessarily him testing the law. It's like the officer just like being vindictive dickhead.
Oh,
and like,
okay.
the guy waits at a barricade trying to pull into his neighborhood, waits at a barricade, but the officer doesn't kind of like notice him. He's got his blinkers on trying to turn in. He turns in, the officer stops him. There's this little altercation.
Okay.
And the guy's like, okay,
well,
can I
the
go?
Story. This is
No, this isn't the video.
Okay.
But this is a little more of a,
This is worse, far worse.
as Eli said, viewer discretion advised.
And I do believe, as far as I know, in this moment, that the lines may go up if people show interest in participating. Because all voices are absolutely invited, especially there's one heated, amazing debate going on. Still, I believe, over 90 comments strong between our very own CanCon and the new member, who I feel awkward to describe him, so I'm not.
Go ahead, describe him. Why? What's wrong with that? What are you so afraid of, bro?
I'm proud that recently I've been getting, do I say customers?
Yeah, that's why you act the way you do.
Fuck off, what does that even mean? I've been getting some people recently into the group to mix it up.
You tell them when you look at me and you say, when you call them the N-word.
Yeah,
you say that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nigerians, that's the route. All right, anyway. No, I've been inviting a lot of African-American friends to
That's
the
not what he
show.
says.
Yeah, no. Haven't said that terrible thing since '97, and I used with
the fact that it counts that far back is kind of
A variant. All right, so play the video. Play that fucking track.
Okay, play that funky music, white boy.
Limp Bizkit said
See, we can say that. Okay, so here's some body cam footage. There was a wedding reception in Winter Park, Florida, and some shit went down. And mind you, I believe the officer is a POC, a person of color. So this is nothing to do with racism whatsoever. This is just an argument of power, just having this type of responsibility as any human.
What's up, J8?
You don't have to have any type of skin color to get power when it comes to the police. So let me play a little bit of the 911 phone call just to kind of give it a little bit of
context.
Thank you,
Context.
Sir. Context.
That's my next social app.
And even the 911 operator is a fucking dick.
Oh man, I hate.
Yeah, you're giving me too much information. Like, wait, what?
Too much?
Yeah, I swear. We're definitely gonna get not monetized for this, but let's have some fun with this.
Oh shit.
Hi, yes, I'm at 1050 West Morse Boulevard, Winter Park Event Center. I have a very irate, drunk guest. He has no shirt on. He's on the outside of the building. He's trying to beat people up. He's yelling. He's very drunk.
You're giving me way too much.
That was perfect information.
Yeah, wait, what? What do you mean I'm giving you ways? What would you like? I just needed to know your name first. Like, why are we going this slow?
I think they preferred it like this. Man, angry, drunk, hurt, yell.
Yeah, like, what is that? Like, my dad had this crazy incident with his friend.
Is that all about you? Okay.
His parents live next door, and his dad, like, all of a sudden, the son was sleeping and hears a knock on his window, and his dad's outside, and he's just, like, laying on his back. His dad, his dad was old, recently passed away. But
I'm glad I didn't make my joke.
His dad,
Go ahead.
That's how we all move on.
Rape
It's
joke.
levity.
Okay.
But his dad was old. So, my dad's friend is like, hey, here's the phone. Call 911. I'm gonna help my dad. And my dad's on the phone 911. He's like, hey, okay, we need an ambulance over here at such and such drive. And the guy's like, hey, is he okay? He's like, no, I don't know. I'm calling you to tell you I don't think he is okay. He's like,
an ambulance says something to the effect.
Is he breathing? And like this whole weird back and forth goes on for what he says is about 2 minutes. He's like, dude, listen, all I want is for you to send an ambulance. And my dad hangs up on him. And then, like, as 911 does, they call you back.
Right.
And he's like, I don't know what was wrong with that guy. He's like, well, yeah, no, they called an ambulance. He's like, well, how come he didn't say that? And like, so like, I understand the some of these 911 operators. This isn't far fetched to think like this person's like, hey, you're giving me too much information. Okay, slow down.
All right, juxtapose the kind of individual you described. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go back just a touch. Just a touch.
No, we talked about that. No touching.
He's trying to beat people up. He's yelling. He's very drunk.
Okay.
You're giving me way too much. You're at 1050 West Morris at the Winter Park Event Center. There's an intoxicated guest there. Is that correct?
Yes, he's being violent.
Is he white, black, Hispanic?
He's white, maybe Hispanic. He has a black white beater on.
Can't say that in 2022.
Okay, black tattoos. Tattoos. Anything else?
Sorry, black pants and a black shirt. Sorry, was you out?
Okay, and where at the facility is he?
So, on the side by the dumpsters, it is the east side of the building, right by the lake.
East side?
Okay, so like they send some officers over there. I don't know if there's anything else incriminating in that 911 call, but at the very least, you hear somebody who says, "Hey, there's this guy. He's very drunk and he's threatening to beat people up." I think she mentions or eventually mentions something about like, you know, pushing people down on the ground or something like that. This guy's just like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what. I mean, obviously he's drunk, but like he's a different type of person. Like there's something. You know, he wants to get drunk and do this and be this controlling and kind of like there's an issue here that's bigger than him. Not necessarily doesn't mean anything. I don't mean. Oh my God! I did. Oh my! I feel like a horse's patoot.
So this is when Josh audibly starts to lose his shit. So I have learned to throw him off by making him uncomfortable. Josh, you're an amazingly talented human being.
We're back.
I know. Do your thing.
Wow,
you're so talented. Everybody just says they love you.
Was scary. I'm scared right now.
I know.
You good?
Make it happen.
Okay.
We good.
Let's play some body cam footage. So this is the officer arriving. This is the NFSW. This is the NFSW LGBTQ+. So just be careful. Remember, this is a wedding reception. It's okay. It's okay. He's my brother.
Hey, partner.
This man right here.
Hey, hey, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Step away from him. Step away from him. Get some more units over here. Step away from him.
The lady's saying he doesn't have any guns. He doesn't have any weapons. You know, stop it. Okay. You know, and they're telling her to step away. So, watch what happens here to this police officer.
Get away from him now! Step back, Sam. Step back. You touch my sister. Hey, you touch my sister.
He just knocked that cop out.
He knocked the cop out?
Yeah, like, watch the cop. He knocks the cop straight to the ground.
Step back! Step back! Put your hands by your back now! Put your hands...
Oh, okay. I saw him drop.
Knocked him the fuck out.
I saw him drop.
And then he lunges after this cop.
Does this fuck the momentum up? Can we lower that a little bit? It's really loud in the headphones. I know.
Let me turn your headphones down.
Okay.
I just don't want to, because like The lower it goes, I have that the perfect volume where you can hear all the things that are very low. So if it's too loud, sorry about that. Just turn down the volume wherever you're listening to. I just want to make sure you hear everything clear.
Well, knowing our
Let me see
demographic, if you know how.
Is this you right here? Keep talking.
You coming up, yeah.
Okay.
Gravy.
I turned you down a decent amount.
Gravy, baby, gravy. I love right now that the debate is still going on, by the way, in that Disney thread. Okay.
Step back. Put your hands by your back.
Watch
now.
the cop.
Put your hands
Out.
Hey. A lot of chaos. Holy shit. Somebody's getting murked.
The cop with the body cam just shot that dude.
Yeah. Okay.
So that part, like this part to me, like I can't make a full statement on.
He shot as a result of seeing his partner.
And then he got attacked by this guy. You know, he was being, you know, this is what I'm saying. Like,
but they're defaulting to deadly. What
in the end, the cop says, "I thought the guy was gonna knock me out." Like, does knock me out mean I can take a man's life? Like, at what point?
We don't get to play by those rules, right? I mean,
we don't.
That's known as a pussy move if you're getting in a fight.
You know, like how many? You know, why? What makes you think that this guy would keep going after he knocked you out?
I mean,
I'm not, and you know why? You know,
hey, we just quarterbacked, son. That's what we do.
I know this is literally why, because it's so easy. We weren't there,
right?
We're watching body cam footage. Fuck us. Who cares what we say? But we're Monday night quarterbacking. I mean, just rewind just a tad. We're at 3:51.
It is very chaotic. It's pretty hard to make out. Like, what the fuck?
I want to go back to that. I feel like that's
where
important.
I saw a homeboy cop drop, and I saw a cop like almost full mount shooting.
Yeah.
Wait. Step back. Put your hands.
He's just drunk.
This is at a wedding reception too, bro. You're celebrating.
I mean, all right, the things that could have been done to prevent this from going that far, even after getting knocked out. I mean, the taser
maybe not
was
excuse this behavior. Maybe not excuse it because dude, brother, man, I'll tell you right now, this ain't the first time this guy's acted like this.
Oh, I mean,
and I don't know what happened before, but like there's reports of him like, you know, taking people's necks and pushing them on the ground and stuff like that, and just being an overly aggressive douche. And I'm not saying,
yeah, that's not to condone.
No, yeah, that's not to say you deserve death being overly, like, the video's not over. I'm just being honest with you in this moment, and you'll see my other frustration with this as the video progresses. Okay, so. Don't fucking get your panties in a bunch.
Step back. Put your hands by your back now. Put your hands.
Knock that cop out. And that's pretty point blank too.
Yeah, he's literally full mounted on that man and just shooting him.
Like, what makes this, besides it being a police officer, what makes it any difference than George Zimmerman?
Fuck. I don't have a retort to that.
Minus the racial part.
Yeah.
You're just being beat up by somebody on top of you, so you get up and you fire a weapon at somebody. What makes that person, how do you know you're going to get killed after that? Like, how many times do we see fight videos where someone knocks you out but keeps going excessively?
Okay,
maybe not that
fair point.
I feel less than, you know, maybe I want to say definitely less than half. Most fight videos, people knock the other person out, and they kind of like
stop at a knockout. Usually,
maybe a knockout, and then maybe I'll say at max 3 punches after knockout, maybe one kick.
Yeah,
but then there's like whoa, walk away, like, you know, there's some type of
That was like 5 or 6 shots. Yeah, please feel free. Speak your piece in the chat as we break this down here.
Let's keep going. Okay, now listen to this cop.
They're horrified because
yeah, bro,
he was killed.
I get it.
There's blood.
But listen to this guy, dude. Like, listen to how he starts to act.
crying. Get back. He punched me in the back of my head. Get back.
Family.
Get back. They're coming now. Get back. Please don't touch me. Stay back. Please stay back. Yes, you get back. Don't touch me. Get back. Man, get up. Get off. Get back. Get back.
Fucking wedding. Is he okay?
Like this is where I'm confused at. This person comes to the first time. She's a registered nurse. She says it. As a cop, are you supposed to believe somebody? I don't know. But so like, listen.
Get back. Get back. Stay back. Stay back.
She just said it 2 times.
Stay back. I shot him. Do something. Get back. Get back. Get back. We're not gonna tell you again. Get back. Hey, you got to worry about me. I'm worried about him. We're not shot. No, he's shot. You okay? You shot? I'm taking him to the hospital. Are you okay? Get back.
Look, the cop rushes that cop to the hospital.
For getting punched?
No, I think he got maybe grazed.
Oh my.
Come on, I'm taking him to the hospital. No, I'm taking him to the hospital. You got a problem with me?
They're
Listen.
What the
Listen.
fuck? You got a problem with me?
Please,
You want a problem, you're gonna find one.
please.
You better find something to do. Stay back. He done lost his fucking son. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Escalation to the max. And
You want a problem? Like all of a sudden he's feeling like a tough guy because he just fucking shot somebody because
And
he
they're
couldn't take
letting
a
him-
fucking punch.
they're letting this man completely bleed. He's probably already dead, I'd assume. And the whole nurse thing in this scenario, look at all the amount of fucking officers. I don't see any reason to let this man go unaided and saying, get back. And now, why is he being like that? I don't understand that. That's a certain personality type right there. You get done shooting a man to death. I get it. Maybe you feel better because you got fucking knocked out and handled and you ended his life in front of everybody. And now you're just pushing
You
everybody
could
around.
legally say you were in fear for your life.
Yeah,
And
when you run
as-
that, yeah.
As our friend Brock points out, there is no constitutional right that says they have to protect us.
Yeah, that's right. They do not have to protect and serve. They enforce the
That's
law.
an odd fact to be pointed out, but it is a fact nonetheless.
I just fucking licked your mic, bro, with
Thank
my
you.
lip. Yeah.
How'd it taste? I mean, you're the only one who touches it.
Terrible, terrible.
He's got enough people over here. Stay back.
Got enough
He's got
people.
a what the
They're
fuck
not,
does
they're
that
not
mean,
nurses.
bro?
They just have like the fucking training within the parameters of being an officer.
Stay back. There's 3 people, which equals like one of you, right?
Yeah, Jesus H, come on. Terrible, terrible call.
It's just like nobody's no human is equipped to
He just wanted to ensure that the man he shot dies.
no. Okay.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna slow down.
I'm joking.
I don't think you are. I think you're being.
No, I am joking.
I think you're kind of being serious in a way, like all truth is said in jest. Like you're kind of hoping, there's no way for, it's better. But it like after that moment, after like it's almost like this weird like high, like who knows even like how he's processing things. Like this guy should have went and sat down. Like none of the officers around him said,
adrenaline-
"Yo, go sit down now."
Which
Okay.
is standard, I believe.
I think unless you're the only person there, if there's other officers there, I don't know what their requirement is. If there needs to be 2, 3 officers there where you can go and remove yourself, but
Stay back.
I got you back if you need help.
She's still pleading to help.
let's see if I can go.
Well,
Like there's more video of him like taunting other people. Like, come on, what are you gonna do about it?
I hope there's some
It's like,
disciplinary
what's up, man?
action.
Like, there's one guy like, what's up, man? You can't fight with your hands. You can't fight with your hands. And like, so like, how do we, stand on that? Because like, yeah. I mean, should you be?
Well,
I don't know,
look,
man.
when you got that badge, man, it just seems to be more appropriate of a possibility to execute, to use that firearm. I don't
Shouldn't
know
be that
if I
first go
no,
to. It always feels like, granted, he pulled the taser out, but goddamn, like, I don't know. Like, is getting knocked out? Like, do you know? Like, nobody wants to get knocked out. I'm not saying take the knockout. This is a very tough conversation
Look,
for me
if Chris
play
Rock
devil's
could
advocate
get
to.
slapped on the fucking Oscars, that man could get fucking knocked out and wake up the next day without having to have murdered the man that did it.
Who knows though? Maybe the guy goes crazy on you and starts to stomp your head. Like, I understand you don't know.
All the officers, I think there's enough, speculation to
But the one officer just got knocked out. There's only 2 of you right there.
Yeah,
and the one officer just got knocked out
at that very moment.
To me, if I saw the other officer get shot and killed, I'd have been like, oh shit, I gotta fucking kill this guy. But I don't know, dude. Again, Monday night quarterbacking. Let's go back and watch this a little more here. I just want to make sure we cover all our bases. And the guy who got punched out seems to be like, after he wakes up from his coma, he's like, oh shit. Oh shit. Like, he's even disappointed that this guy shot the guy.
Good. I'm glad. That's more appropriate behavior.
We're getting fire department here, sir. What do you want me to do? He punched me in the back of my head, took my taser. I'm on my back, okay? My life is in jeopardy. Okay, well, stay. If you respect.
Yeah.
My life was in jeopardy.
I think we've all learned pretty much that they're comfortable with this I have to go home tonight mentality.
Yeah, that's one of the things that always disappoints me with all this. Like, you signed up for the job, which, like, I'd love to sign up for a job that makes my life more important than yours. And I'm being facetious, like, but there is no job unless you're in Hollywood. And I thought we don't like the people in Hollywood, yet the people in Hollywood don't like the police. That's why, because there can only be one important class of people, and that's the elite, not the police. The police can't have special protection. But there you go. Here's reasons why. Because people, how do you solve the human element of what happens when power is established in the brain? How do you solve for that?
I mean, that's a larger question, but
how do you know in advance? My buddy said,
the whole process there.
He's like, 100%, this job attracts these types of personalities. He didn't say everyone, but he alluded to something close to maybe half. And he said, I know some people who can't wait to fire their gun.
Yeah, sadly. I mean,
and it's a dude who wouldn't lie to me. He was being 100% honest. And this is anecdotal. This is a one precinct, but this is a big one down here in Florida.
As an untrained dumbass, when I was a new owner, I couldn't wait to not use it on a person, but use it in general. And now I just amplify that to an officer knowing you're going to have to use it with people. That's kind of scary. Is it safe to say we got the gist of this totality here?
Give it 30 more seconds. I want to make sure we don't miss any more douchiness of this guy. And because it was before the 8-minute mark. And we're at 7:30.
Stay back, man, please. Stay back, please.
Switch your rotational CPR.
Okay, all right. What? You don't know how to fight, bro?
There you go.
Go away. Now. Go away.
Pussy, you could have fought. It's not illegal for you to fought, nigga. It's not illegal for you
You don't even know what happened. You better go find yourself somewhere. You better. Mind your business.
You man, black cop.
What?
Black cop, man.
What?
You man, black cop.
Oh, you big man.
Man, black cop.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh, come on.
You better go.
You man, black cop. You man, black cop.
What?
The guy keeps saying, "Are you mad, black cop?"
Did
Are
the
you mad,
officer
Black
pull the gun because he started putting his hands up? And I'm glad somebody fucking said it. I'm glad somebody had the balls to fucking say it. And that cop did nothing to de-escalate. He was even moving forward. And the people, that he's supposed to protect are the ones telling him to fucking chill out. Fucking entirely backwards.
Here's a guy
Dystopian.
who gets knocked out.
Back up. Back up.
Hold on.
This view's pretty surreal because imagine getting knocked out and like
Waking up and somebody's dead.
well, like you hearing it escalate.
We good. What's up, man? What's up? Talk to me. Okay. Hey, talk to me.
Whoa. What in the fuck? Wait. Oh, it's just the replay?
No, this is from the officers came and got knocked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So here's that. But in the other cam, I don't know where the timestamp is, but you hear the guy say, like, yeah, man, I knew he was going to knock me out. So, like, doesn't that kind of say you're not in fear for your life? I don't know. Tough call. You want a Monday morning quarterback one more? It's the Chicago Transit video.
Oh, okay. This is a short and sweet one. I mean, the term I use very loosely, but this is just cut and dry here. This fucking
is it?
Is it an office? To me, yes, unequivocally, not stuck in the middle whatsoever. This is an officer. I mean, because he's wearing a funky little fucking vest.
Transit worker isn't an officer.
Transit worker, and he's armed. Do they arm transit people? Is that
bro? I didn't
part
think
of the
so in
fucking
Chicago,
course?
but I don't know.
Chicago,
dude.
I wouldn't fucking think so. I would not. This is quick.
Bro, dude, do you know that move? You always go for the top of the shoulders, bro. Like, people will think you're stronger than you are because the top of the shoulders is like, anytime you want to push somebody, go up to the top of the shoulders. And you always knock them off balance, no matter how fucking big. Like, that's exactly what the man
This is the
did.
how to deal with officers or transit officials
Transit
tutorial,
guys.
okay? All right, so he took a little Humpty Dumpty fall. A little humiliating. Stop. And better run, boy.
Like this
He's
is the part
reaching.
where it's like, okay, I understand why it's attempted murder. The man pushed you down, and in the moment you didn't pull the gun out. You walked after him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TG, folks.
This is
TG.
You're walking after the man after he's leaving you alone.
Jason Voorhees walking,
And then
Michael Myers walking, and you're loosely shooting. Did he hit the man?
Eli, loosely shooting.
Loosely, I mean like chaotically, but aiming. I mean, that's wild. Anybody could have been hit.
TG.
I don't know how good
okay,
his fucking
okay.
aim is, but
This is like
Fight, boy.
I didn't mean questionably shooting.
11 shots.
Did he fucking hit the guy?
Yeah, I mean attempted murder, right?
Okay. Let's see, now that's some other.
Did you watch the rest of that video when Lori Lightfoot comes on and it's like, crime isn't up.
Oh yeah.
This is a really weird video
So,
that.
yeah, that
transitioned to
I
there,
did.
but-
I did watch that. Well, because this was made for a point regarding the crime that is apparently ever prevalent. And Lori Lightfoot, who is what, the fucking governor, the mayor, or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
she keeps on saying crime is down, crime is down.
Try to give Juicy Smollett the pass.
You
know?
don't get me started on the juice. But yeah, I don't, and that was a pretty interesting video to watch in itself.
Can we make a disclaimer about the Monday night morning quarterbacking?
Do go on.
Tell them.
What, a disclaimer?
It's easier to
Oh,
sit here and say what should have been done and
100%.
how it should have went. It's definitely, and that's why we call it that, because,
It is what. That's exactly what it is.
maybe next Monday we'll have little bumpers going on Monday morning. Like,
Or just do like
Watch out for
a
that.
one-off, like a little clip will feed
yeah.
Pryor,
Yeah.
in the
Richard.
daytime. Richard Pryor.
Let's do one more and we'll get the F out of here.
Is it a funny TikTok or is it a dog?
No, it's yeah, you know exactly what it is. We didn't get to this the other day. But in regards to
Oh boy.
in regards to people getting butt hurt and in regards to the title. You can't please all the bitches.
No.
And this Florida man, 20 years old, 20 years young, was filmed sexually assaulting the family
Oh,
dog.
I missed the
with
filmed part.
His tongue
With his
and
God.
fingers.
What
Court-
kind, wait. What kind of a dog was it though? Like
I don't know. Hopefully a Chihuahua.
It makes a difference, man. I don't know how, but just
it makes a difference.
Yeah, man. Is it Chihuahua? Is it Doberman? Is it a Shih Tzu?
Here, let me read some of the article for you, sir.
So this 20-year-old was was he filming it? Was he doing a POV video? Did he have a GoPro?
It says a Florida man is under investigation after a video that allegedly shows him sexually abusing his dog was obtained by police. Nicholas Schaub.
Hold on, Josh. Abusing.
You mean pleasuring?
Pleasuring his bitch, bro.
Yeah, dude, giving his bitch the old tongue treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Is accused of digitally and orally assaulting his quote family dog. I don't know why family dog's in quotes. Is it not their family dog?
Digitally, as in the phalanges and metacarpals?
No, as in like through the computer, you dumbass. Of course, through the fucking digits. Yeah.
I mean, did he use the computer and
it was a digital penis.
Did he rub his laptop on the dog?
Can I rub my laptop on your dog's
maybe he was
vagina?
getting some really intense footage. You know,
it says so. Like he had a chatty Cathy girlfriend. It says officers learned of the video from Schaub's ex-girlfriend, who identified the victim in the case as Berkeley, name of the dog. Poor Berkeley.
Oh, Berkeley.
Schaub and his two roommates, Laura and Peter, are now being investigated. But get this. It says civil complaint has been filed against Schaub for sexual activity involving an animal, but 3 have not been charged with any criminal offense. In fact, they've been awarded with sexually pleasing animals in the state of Florida, as we give that yearly award out to anybody who performs bestiality. So enjoy that award. Hope you guys will like that.
Oh, TZ very appropriately says, is this love is love?
Well, apparently you can't. Even TZ asking that joke would get somebody all hot and bothered. Should we even bring up? Okay, wait.
Oh God.
Let me hide this real quick, so we
make
don't
sure
get this person butthurt.
No names. Well, this person would not. Oh, your name? No, this person I don't think has watched the show. I'm not sure. I know it wouldn't be her cup of tea, but she has definitely been quite butthurt over really nothing. I mean, she got upset about this.
So I made a post that says, I don't see the big deal. The dude likes pleasing his bitch.
Yeah.
And it says Florida man.
Humor.
Yeah, family dog with his tongue. I mean, that's all. Like, he likes to make sure they come first before he does. He's a
gentleman.
He's a man of honor,
Chivalry.
If you can't come in here, you come honor. Any hoot. After making this vulgar, sorry, ladies. Somebody says, ready? Get this. Went a little too far with the comment, bud. And I'm pretty cool with a lot of shit.
Oh, is that okay. That's just for us to see. Yeah, I mean, oh God. And,
but my best thing is I said in humor and comedy there's no such thing as too far, bud. And she says disagree. That's just animal cruelty. Dude is ugly as fuck. And I said I'd say it's tongue in cheek, but that's what he was doing. Heyo.
That got the most respect.
Yeah, she got and she didn't comment back on that.
No, she got pwned there.
This is where animal cruelty can be hilarious.
Yeah, and just as disturbing as it is, it's okay to laugh at shit, man. Come on. That's kind of sometimes what else do you have? You want to sit there and just be disturbed and offended or disgusted, or do you want to get a fucking laugh out of it and move on with your life?
That's how I did with the shit story.
Own. Yeah.
Do I want to sit there and be disgusted, or do I want to get a laugh out of it? I was like, oh, look at that. There's my chicken sandwich I ate the other day.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know? Because it smells like shit in a chicken sandwich. Look at that. There's corn that didn't digest. I know I ate that the other day.
Dude, the ladies are soaking right now for this one. Karscar, you missed a story early on.
Yeah, go back to the beginning, bro.
Yeah, feel free. There's a real treat or a few treats all over the floor, depending on how you look at it.
Let's see if we can play a funny video or two and get out of here, okay?
Okay, and while you do that, I have a Stalin question.
Joseph?
Maybe. So, and this is a teaser to one of the topics that we're going to cover, but it's a stupid question. I'm sorry. People are going to fucking probably, make me die on the hill and put me on the cross, yada, yada. If one is to, let's just, for one, remember Rachel Dolezal if it is so appropriate this day and age to
Don't spoil it.
no. It's just a question.
How about you say this? How does Rachel Dolezal relate to what's going on with Disney?
I wanted to. I had a line, but
Because I'm just saying, tease them for tomorrow. Don't give it where we're going with it tomorrow.
Okay, like
but
the
maybe
connection.
how they go. Yeah, like
Okay, so yeah, there is a relation, and to me, it was like a eureka moment. And let's see just how unpopular it makes us after we share it live, because we do risk putting ourselves out there, getting ourselves in trouble, and getting all the hate or appreciate in. That didn't work at all. That we shall get, and we live with it.
I can't wait for the eureka moment. Like this man almost had it. And you know what? I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm just gonna play you like 2 or 3
Don't
other
play
videos from WrestleMania
What?
that were awesome.
Oh God, I'm not a big wrestling
Fuck
guy.
you, dude.
Yeah.
Stone Cold coming back was fucking awesome. So if you don't like it, check out now. The show's not for everybody. This guy gets drilled though. Okay.
In a pornographic manner?
No, not at all. In a way where you're
fuck.
like, ouch.
Yep.
So this man's cutting a tree for whatever reason, and he's cutting it right where it's gonna maybe come down at. So go ahead and watch this, and
Do we phone lines tonight? Yes or no? Because I think we do.
if you want to, like after this video, I'll put it up. Then.
Okay.
No WrestleMania clips. Just the worst stunner. Oh my
That's a
good
fucking
God, that's a
uppercut.
decapitation if I ever seen one.
Now
This is worse than the ISIS videos when they cut off that Daniel guy's head.
he did. He did.
I don't think so.
Well, because I was told of the photograph of his caved-in face, but I didn't get
what of this video?
Yeah, the result of this hit. There was a photograph of his face.
How old is this video?
And
A few years now, right?
No fucking idea.
Duh.
But apparently that did quite a fucking number.
I mean, it had to. Is he dead? No. Is he fucked up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucked
Yeah.
up. And
Fucked
then
up.
way
Okay, you
down.
want me to turn the phones on?
Yeah, man. So I think some people even waited.
Is anybody even gonna call in? That's the thing.
Well, I assume so, since the question was asked. We're gonna leave it up. Oh, and now we're starting to get a little flooded. Of course. And welcome, Indy. Hello.
I gotta pee. Are you able to hit the green button when you see a caller come up on here?
I know how to hit the button.
Listen, you got this. I'm gonna put the call up on the screen. Okay.
Yeah,
And
just
what you're gonna
make
do?
sure it's all visual to me.
Ready? If you want to give the show a call, give us a call 954-399-3631. Eli is going to be picking up your phone call here in the next few moments here, but you'll see it come up. You'll hit the green button. That means they're on.
Don't flush.
No, yeah, I'm going to. I can flush now. And yeah, the volume's up. So give us a call.
Hit the green button. Go.
Yeah, hit the green button.
Get Shabbat Shalom.
Let's see how you do this.
Okay. Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna move, or let's see. Well, for one, I'll be watching, and as long as he has it enabled, I can hear an incoming call. So don't mind me. In the meantime, let's see. Let me go through the list. Oh, this is always just like in the moment. Agent, I see you. Eddie, long time no see. Hello, everybody. I don't know what to really flow with here, but that phone thing, I hope he turned it on, is still there. Otherwise, and I do hope, I don't know, the little letter or novel or the PSA, the public shitty announcement thing that I read in the beginning, I'm sure it was not a fair assessment, analysis of all things. It was only and solely through my perspective, which is never the entirety of anything. Let's see. Busy? The busy line? Really? What the fuck? Hold on. See, I mean, I'm looking and I'm waiting. So I promise you all that I'm doing my due diligence, keeping my eyes and my ears wide open. Let's see. You got a great voice. Indy, you got a great... Yes, Indy, you have a great everything, by the way. Indy has a great channel. You should check it out. Check out Big Chap's channel. Check out Independent Minnie's channel. These are two people that are immensely talented and they deserve all the love that they can get. And I want to thank all of you for sticking with us on the journey that was tonight. Felt like a little rough one, if I am able to speak candidly. Notice how I'm all paranoid. I'm looking behind me. Sometimes don't want to hear the other perspective. So okay, here we go. Disclaimer: yes, all things that are spoken from my own lips are my opinion. I didn't say anything. Some people said busy. I don't know if they mean busy line.
Busy line. There could be no way.
So yeah, is it all enabled? Is all?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Okay.
I mean, like you see it open, right?
Ooh, yeah, I gotta.
Come on, give us a call 954-399-3631. No lines are busy.
All the way. BC been. Oh yeah.
Here, let me see if I can give the phone call. The phone line.
Yes. Direct answer to a question. I'm still sober. I think close to 2 months. I don't want to be wrong when I, speak on it. I was saying a month in a couple weeks, but I'm just gonna round it up. 2 months sober. I have been getting closer and thinking about drinking more and more recently, but I get revolted when I get so close to the point of thinking about the process of. So,
see, it works.
Word.
That's me calling.
Oh, okay. I got all the.
From.
I have been getting closer and thinking about drinking.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey. What's up, dude? This is Jason.
Jason.
From your mom's house. Just calling to say I love this show. All right, bye, guys.
Oh, dude, that guy was cool, man. That guy was.
I'm
gonna hang up.
Wow, Jason stole the show today.
See, we have fun here.
Yes, we do our best to have fun.
So this is why I don't turn the phones on.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe I didn't misread anything. I mean, we open it up just maybe one day we can have a drink. Oh yeah, no, I'm not quitting alcohol or liquor for the entirety of my life. This is a break that I just don't know when the break is gonna stop.
It's a well-deserved break.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I was drinking every fucking night for almost 10 years.
It's a long time.
Maybe, like, almost every night. Sometimes, like, I take a 2-night break, but let's be real. That shit was not helping me.
It averaged out to every night.
Yeah, pretty damn close, unless I passed out prior. But, yeah, man, it just wasn't healthy, and now I'm getting a little more physically active, trying to watch the fucking diet. Personal health, physical health, mental health is all so important. And I came to realize how much dumb fuckery I was doing when I was drunk. Like what I would do after a show like this, I'd go home, drink, rewatch, and then just fucking think of anything negative that would come to mind and just manifest it.
Yeah, well, alcohol is a depressant.
It is,
so
and
you would totally
it
get
lived.
depressed.
It lived exactly to its standard.
So one more, and we'll get the F out of here.
Somebody's show just ended because all the people have arrived.
Well, yeah, you've missed nothing, so go back to the beginning and watch nothing. This is, you're talking about being in tip-top shape in a pro health form. This is demotivation. This is why maybe you shouldn't go get in tip-top shape, because you got assholes like this at your gym who just don't like you. Tell me how this is a 45 plate in this man's a 45-pound plate in this man's hand. This man's walking right here. This man's dumbbell bench pressing. Enjoy.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Why?
He fucking like fake fell on the dude's face,
Is that supposed to be a joke? Why? No, what the fuck, man?
Bro.
Dude, this is more disturbing than I know we saw somebody die in the fucking police video, but what in the fuck was he trying to accomplish?
My thought, it says, judge basically said, because you don't have a clear motive, we won't really push this past the horrific fact that you randomly, purely out of curiosity of your own brain, just tried to play victim and murder someone. This person should have been in much, much longer and with some more serious evaluations. So essentially the guy played like, it was like he said it was an accident.
Bullshit.
Although it being on purpose. Yeah, it was like that, but in his defense, it was clearly he was saying it was on purpose, but by saying it was on accident. It was the oddest thing in the world.
I don't understand how purposely, accidentally, fucking what? These two things don't go together. If I accidentally on purpose or I on purpose accidentally, what in the ever-loving dude?
Yeah, like
well,
why do that to somebody?
You know, the randomness of that kind of fucking violence is what makes me feel so goddamn justified. And just having
what it is,
a
Eli.
fucking firearm,
That's
even though I'm not carrying it as much as I used to.
You call it exactly what it is.
What?
Douchebaggery.
That, if I ever seen it.
That is high-class douchebaggery.
Well, that's on how to be a douchebag.
This show is high-class douchebaggery. Am I wrong?
This is how we do. Sorry,
this show is high-class douchebaggery.
High to the highest degree. We strive to be the #1 douchebags in the business. Join us as
We're doing just fine.
As we rush to the race for 1 sub.
We're going back down. Yeah, you guys keep bringing us up, but we're not trying to do that. We're trying to go back down to 1 sub.
Yeah, you gotta, work with us here.
But it's working.
But before you work with us,
-5.
hit the hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment when the stream is down. I want to double down on the importance of that one because we get to continue any conversation in the comment section. Stays public for everybody, and it's fun. It shows me that there is some vested interest. Speak on anything in the episode or whatever. The dialogue always continues when we're talking stuck at night, stuck in the middle, and sharing is caring. Share the episode. It can be fun. That's all. And tell your wives, hide your kids. How's it go? I got it all wrong.
P.O.P. hold it down.
P.O.P. holding it down. Yeah. That's all we got for tonight.
Yeah, it was, I don't know if you can call it a relatively lighter episode because that whole last segment was pretty heavy, but, expect a little more of that.
Like 45 pounds heavy?
Tomorrow and Wednesday, yeah. This was, just a little, it was Monday.
Wait, you had to call it heavy just now? You had to?
You heavy bastard.
Now everything's heavy. My heavy topics, my heavy...
This is a heavy goodbye.
Heavy goodbye. I'm going to write a novel about it.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Much love
Bye.
to every one of you, no matter what.